All right, hello everybody. Welcome back. Subnautica prototype expansion phase gate update part 3. I apologize for the amount of time in between uploads. I'm currently in the middle of my finals week, but I should be done with that soon, so I'll be able to get these out. Hopefully every other day, every 2 days. I guess every 2 days is every other day. Like every 3 days. You're picking up what I'm putting down. I trust you. But we're just gonna get right into it. We're now going to kind of get more into the actual added gameplay elements. However, there is one thing we're gonna do to start off, and that is make a prawn suit. You may be going, why are you making a prawn suit? What do you need a prawn suit for? Good question. Well, there's a lot of things that you need prawn suit for. But first and foremost, this, I think, may be an upgrade for the prawn suit. And I could be wrong about that, but if you look at the prawn suit, I mean, these are purple too. Maybe they won't show up because I don't have a prawn suit yet. Yeah, I think that's the case. Oh, no, yeah. You see this? This is purple, right? Like this, the same color. So I'm like, I think, and it is, yeah, it's a darker shade than this. So I'm fairly confident this is an arm or an upgrade of some kind for the prawn suit. So I want to get started with the prawn suit first. And then once we're done with the prawn suit, we'll actually get into the gameplay elements of it all. With that, it will be useful to make a moon pool, mostly for the vehicle upgrade station, so that way I can make upgrades for the prawn suit, which I will inevitably need. But I think I'm going to hold off on that until I actually need it. For now, I'm just going to make the prawn suit because I have a theory that if I utilize the if I'm able to utilize this, then I can get into the alien base over... Why is it... Well, the marker's gone, but it's over that direction. Or alien signal or whatever that was down below in that direction. I'm not sure why it's not on my screen anymore. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to head over there. We're going to make a prawn suit. Everything's going to be good and great. My vehicle... what's it called? My mobile vehicle bay is over near the life pod, so we are going to have to head back over there. But the benefit of this kind of mobile-based situation we got going on is we do have a lot of room for, stopping and grabbing things. So, without further ado, let's just get started on this prawn suit. Now, hold on a moment. We do need aerogel, which means that we need plasteel ingots. What? We do need aerogel, which means that we do need blood oil and wait, no. Oh my god. We do need aerogel, which means that we need ruby and the membrane things I can't remember the name of. What I'm actually going to do is I'm gonna head back over near that alien base that we were at. I'm just trying to gain my bearings. I know it's pretty much exactly... Oh damn, you strafe fast. It's kind of exactly straight this way. So that's where we're gonna find these materials. Hopefully. Now, there is supposed to be an entrance to an alien base somewhere near the quarantine enforcement platform that isn't this one that we're going to right now. The 700 meters away from the quarantine enforcement platform, or it's 700 meters from the quarantine enforcement platform, in a rich bioluminescent cave, or something like that. I don't remember the exact wording, but it is something like that. And so that to me is a pretty good sign. And so that does signal maybe potentially somewhere over here, but I'm actually not sure. Especially given that there's already a base over here, that would be a little strange. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to operate under that assumption. That thing just tried to attack me. So I'm gonna see, where is the ruby and the membrane? Does that not exist here? That would be very unfortunate, because that is kind of what I hold on. I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. What's... Does this area normally just look like this? I don't think I've ever seen these rocks before. Huh. Maybe they do look like this normally. I mean, this is where the floating islands are, so... Anything just straight down here?
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they once floated on the surface.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. Yeah, I've never been over here, but there is nothing alien. At least I don't think so. We will head up. And we're gonna head back over there, since I did not find... Wait, yeah. Since I did not find the ingredients for aerogel. What did I hit? Oh, an entire fucking island. This thing is not the most maneuverable ship. I guess I've never really been down to the bottom of the floating islands before, so that was cool though. You know, I'm exploring a lot of areas I've never been to. We do need enameled glass, so I'm gonna look, see if we can't see any stalker teeth. In this area. Does not currently appear that way. Sadly. I would stop here, but I'm already headed in that direction, so I'm gonna stop.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Transmission candidate identified. Fetching neural profile from quarantine enforcement platform. Profile found. Proceed with cognitive trial.
What? I don't want to proceed. What if I don't want to proceed? What the hell? This is crazy. I just found this. Looks like somebody else found it too. What? Oh, this is just straight up a radio.
Yoki Kasa.
Yeah.
I said Kasa. Why do I have to record this anyway? Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Oh. Oh, this is powering everything. Interesting. So they set up a little... Yo. What the fuck is that? I've had a bug with these logs. I can't replay any of them.
How's his log?
Oh. I guess I can't replay the modded ones. Unfortunately. Alex log day 12. The laser cutter broke today. The damn thing. And still no luck getting the sea glide repaired. I think it's beyond saving. The cave's still keeping me alive. Barely. But I'm starting to get worried about these sores. They're getting bigger every day I stay here. A transmission came through yesterday calling for a rendezvous about 1.5 kilometers south of here. I'll gather my things and, with any luck, I'll meet up with them tomorrow and tell them what happened to... I'll have another try with these terminals for now. Surely I'm missing something. Really? Free power cell, okay. Sure. Yeah, sure, I'll scan the counter. That's what's important about what's happening right now.
New blueprint acquired.
Not really. I mean, if it's a full power repair tool. Oh. That sucks. Get me a bed? Oh, I can make a bed in the upper deck of the prototype.
Blueprint
This alien terminal has broadcast a unique schematic for a piece of alien equipment, adapted for the use of transmission candidate Beta. The schematic draws anatomical data from the Altera All-Environment Protection Suit and has modified it with several key features, each designed to mimic the abilities of the alien race. Biomechanical energy storage. In order to function properly, the ion dive suit requires an input of alien biomechanical energy through charged almanite. Once charged, the suit stores this energy and discharges it in a number of different ways. 2. Almanite production. The suit is able to manufacture discharged almanite blocks by repurposing bodily waste. 3. Alien factors. The suit is designed to intake modular upgrades called factors, each of which are designed to mimic an aspect of the alien's abilities. Examples include improved biomechanical energy intake, time dilation, teleportation, and the ability to hear alien technology when in range. Assessment: invaluable technology. Return data to Altera for mutual no thank you. Right down here. Oh, this is so makeable. That's what this is for. Perhaps that's also what this is for too. Resistant to dark energy. What is dark energy? Alright, that's cool. Okay, so then I'm abandoning the prawn soup for now. I don't seem to need it at the moment. And instead we will make one of these. Very cool. I'm sure that these are the blueprints they intended to give the player when coming into this area.
New blueprint acquired.
Shall we pretend as though this makes any sense? Yeah, it's not auto-playing. That's unfortunate. I know that there's voice lines in there, so... I don't know, maybe I'll be able to find it. Maybe I can go into the files and find them, and I'll put them in the video. Alex log, day 9. I did it. I solved it. They're numbers. The symbols on the walls, they're alien numbers. It's like it's trying to teach me their number system. Look, the lights, their values. On the left, 0, then all the way up to 8 on the right. I guess they don't use base 10? I don't know. Anyways, tapping on the symbols swaps them, right? But how do I know which symbols hold which values? Tapping on the 4 terminals on the ground lets you add the symbols together. Watch, if I touch the symbol on the left, then the one beside it, yeah, that's number 3. So these symbols together add up to 3. But when I input the solution, the facility, it spoke again. Here, take a listen. Facility. Transmission cannot proceed while Orion Neural Cluster is suspended. Report to Quarantine Enforcement Platform for immediate profile scan. Alec. Just when I thought I made a breakthrough. I'll keep at it. Might as well since I'm here. They're numbers.
Alex log, day 9. I did it. I solved it. They're numbers. The symbols on the walls, they're alien numbers. It's like it's trying to teach me their number system. Look, the lights, their values. On the left, 0. And all the way up to the 8 on the right. I guess they don't use base 10. Look, I don't know. Anyways, tapping the symbols swaps them, right? But how do I know which symbols hold which values? Tapping on the 4 terminals on the ground lets you add the symbols together. Watch, if I touch the symbol on the left, then the one beside it, yeah, see, that's number 3. So those symbols together add up to 3. But when I input the solution, the facility, it spoke again. Here, take a listen.
Transmission cannot proceed while Orion Neural Cluster is suspended. Report to Quarantine Enforcement Platform for immediate profile scan.
Just when I thought I'd made a breakthrough. I'll keep at it. Might as well since I'm here. They're numbers.
Okay, let me see if I can play the other one now. No. Maybe, hold on. Okay, there's no warning about um, there's no warning on the mod webpage about not using PDA pause, but it does seem like PDA pause is what was causing the conflict. So if you're gonna play the mod, maybe don't use it, but submit sequence. Incorrect sequence. So what sequence am I trying to submit? You know what's kind of funny is I've been learning Chinese. And one interesting thing about the numbers in Chinese is, especially traditional characters, is you look at them and you're like, how on earth did they come to the conclusion that this should be the symbol for this number? And then I think about like Arabic symbols, which is like, or not Arabic, whatever the, um, you know, like our number system, like the normal number system, I guess. The number system most people use, and I'm like, I guess those don't make a whole lot of sense either. So that kind of, you know, I kind of get that. Also, it makes a lot of sense that they don't use a base 10 system. I'm going to assume that this is the logic that they're using. The reason we're so akin to using a base 10 system is because we have 10 fingers, so it's very easy to count to 10. And after that point, you start over. That's why we have a base 10 system that we base everything off of except for time, which we put on a base 12 system for some reason. I won't get into that. That's a whole other. I could go on about how I feel about time, but I won't. But unless I'm mistaken, if I remember correctly from Below Zero, which I haven't played all the way through yet, but the architects have 8 limbs, unless I'm mistaken. So that's interesting. So this is 4. This is 5. This is 1. And this is 3. 4, 5, 1, 3. Right? Yeah. Oh, it's telling me like what it adds up to. Oh, I see. So I'm selecting it twice right now. Wait, but should this not be 10? Oh, I guess it goes back around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah. Wait, but this is 5. Shouldn't that be... Shouldn't it add up to 10? Also, what number am I trying to submit? That's just a light. What's number am I trying to submit here? No, I don't give a fuck about your fluid intake, bro. Hold on, let me take a look at this. Like, am I trying to get this symbol? Um... When I input the solution, but there's no question. Wait, this one's 4. This one's 5, right? That'd be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So why does it go to 3? What does this go to? 6? Which I guess would imply that this is 2. This is 4? And that's 6. I'm just not sure what I'm trying to get to. Am I trying to get to 8? What? Okay, this is actually not that hard to just brute force, right? Like if I... Okay, so it's not those two. Not those two, right?
Incorrect sequence.
Correct sequence. Oh shit. Please don't kill me, I have so much to live for. I need a bladderfish. I need a bladderfish, please. Okay, peepers at least have H2O in them, I think. Wait, do I have water on me? They're calling me the smartest to ever do it. Hold on. Food. So what's the sequence? I'm so confused what the sequence I'm trying to make is. Maybe I need to make the suit and then I'll know. Maybe? Should I just make the suit? Should I do that first and then come back? I'm down to do that. Like, why not? You know what? Yeah, let's just do that. How do I remember? What do I need for a beacon? I don't think I've ever crafted a beacon before. In my life. Okay, let me just try to remember the general location. Okay, directly, like, northeast from the life pod. Okay. So what do I need for this? I need synthetic fiber. And I know what I need for that. I think I need polyaniline. I need deep sea shrooms. So yeah, let's just head over in that direction. Fuck. Let's just head in this direction. That was very interesting though. I was not expecting to find this area. But that's a really big find. I'm not sure how important having this suit will be, but I'm gonna imagine pretty important probably. I'm getting a bunch of messages. Okay. I wonder, like, is there like an obvious path to find that? Because the voice log, the person in the voice logs is the same person that they replaced in the first episode when I found the life pod and I listened to the voice log. I was like, oh, it's the voice actors are different. It's like probably because they're gonna come up again in the future. That's exactly what happened. So my question is that gonna happen? Or like clearly, you know, you were supposed to go from like one to the other. Do you know what I mean? Like you're supposed to find the life pod and then you kind of find the alien base. But I wonder what the exact intended route is for finding the alien base, because I feel like I just stumbled upon it very randomly. Is it 700 meters from the... Wait. Hold on. Whoops. Okay, I guess I never read that, but... Oh, I never read this. The data transmitted from the terminal outlines schematics for a large, highly robust subaquatic vessel used to... Yeah. I won't read this out since we've been kind of driving it. Where is the... Oh, here we go. No, this can't be it. This is something else. So yeah, maybe you were supposed to find this like very early on and I just didn't. Like maybe it's like way more obvious to find from that life pod than I realized initially. And like maybe you were supposed to get this even before you got the... Well, it's kind of expensive. Synthetic fibers are not easy to find. Or not easy to craft early game. But like maybe you were supposed to like have it be one of the first things you make after you make the prototype. I don't know. I wanted to look at this area anyways because of the alien worm. Let me power down. Not sure how long I'll be here. Oh, this is a big hole. Ruby. I need... Oh, I don't need ruby. I need deep sea shrooms. Of course.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Life pod detached. Okay, planet fall in 30 seconds.
Okay, this is normal.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
That is a good blueprint.
Acquired. Fluid intake.
Why did it say seek fluid intake?
Vital signs stabilizing. Calorie intake recommended.
What?
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, that was a little strange. Okay, so the worm, although is inside of here, does not appear to have any different... Really? That's crazy that that's not a grabbable capsule. Is it over
30 seconds.
there? I'm forgetting where the like easy entrance to the blood kelp zone is.
Issue detected.
Should not have powered down.
Ion reactor.
Let me save really quick. Already made a lot of progress and I haven't been playing that. It wasn't just me that saw that, right? I'm not crazy. This does go down. Alright, I gotta free dive it. Free ball it. Because I do not have a Cyclops. I mean, prawn suit, you know what I mean. Alright, pretty simple, pretty easy. Just looking for some deep sea shrooms. There we go. And I need just one synthetic fiber. I'll grab a few. Doesn't hurt. That goes down to the Lost River. Which I'm not interested in going to right now, sorry. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. Soon. Soon for sure. Hold on, I gotta grab salt. Hydrochloric acid. Why would I have gold? Yeah, why would I have gold? Why would anyone have gold? It's a useless resource. Nobody uses gold ever. In this game? No way. Not in my Subnautica. Oh no, man, I'm tweaking out. I kind of thought, like, this tunnel would lead... Like, maybe this is, like, the Leviathan that's added with this mod. Like, a skeleton of it or something, and so it's been digging these tunnels, and I'd be able to follow one of the tunnels down somewhere or something, but... Or one of the, like... Yeah, one of the tunnels down.
Primary systems active.
Is this not how you make synthetic fiber? Oh. Well, now I have polyaniline if I ever need it. Where am I going? I can't see anything. Oh, straight down. Okay, my bad. So it turns out I needed blood oil. Can I knife these? I cannot. Okay. Cool. I didn't really want to. I was just messing around. Wow, those take up a normal amount of space in my inventory, huh? Okay, I still have not unlocked the synthetic fibers. Oh yeah, I have. Okay. I can make benzene now. That's why I was thinking polyaniline. And I need fiber mesh, which means I need to go back over in this direction. Oh, this must be the different types of power sources. So these are ion cubes. This is a ion tri whatever. And then this is the prism. Talk about a close call, am I right? Is there something green? No, there's definitely something glowing green there, right? Yeah, that's not normal. That is not normal. Right? No, there's no way that's normal. What even is that though? Because the architects wouldn't have built on the ship. What the hell? That's weird. Also kind of weird that I'm just now noticing. Let me see if the sunlight makes a difference. I don't really see a difference. It's like coming from inside the ship. I don't know. Okay, and then I'm gonna need
Issue detected. Primary systems active.
more of the everything. What do I need for this? 2 ion cubes. Wait. Do I have a... I do not. Nope. So I'm gonna need 3 charged almanite. And then I'll obviously need an alien crafter, so I'm just gonna go in this direction. I'm really hoping once I craft this thing, it tells me what I'm supposed to input as a solution. I will do that. But if that's the case, like, the guy in the voice log knew what the question was, right? And eventually found out the solution. I don't even know what the question is. And if you need the suit in order to figure out the question, then that would imply that he somehow had gone deep enough to get the materials for synthetic fibers, but had not figured out where the quarantine enforcement platform is. Which just feels strange, I guess. Unrealistic, perhaps? I don't know. There she is. I haven't seen it until now. I guess... No, actually, yeah, I'm surprised. I guess I haven't really had a reason to look down, but I kind of look down whenever I'm driving. In this game. Not in real life, obviously. In real life. Eyes on the road, you know. So. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm hearing people crying outside of my room. But that's probably not my problem to solve. I'm sure Subnautica is much more important. The way that this doesn't load in is kind of fun. Yeah, I guess I'm going to nowhere. I don't need to park the prototype, so I won't. We'll say that this is where we're parking it. We go grab. We need 3. Almanite. Quite simple. Yo, Warper. Wouldn't happen to have any Almanite I can borrow, would you? It did not appear that way. I thought this was a different crevasse than it is, I think. I will swing this one around.
Intrusion detected. Primary systems active.
Wait, I don't think I've ever seen a reef back over here. That's kind of funny. I didn't even know they could spawn over here. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, we will leave this parked right here. And now we will find some more Almanite. I actually know where one is from watching my footage back. I saw my past self look over, completely ignore this one right here, multiple times. Look, pal, I have plans you couldn't even conceptualize. Just grab as much as I can here. I'll grab a purple tablet, why not? You never know when you might need one. Yeah, this stuff is definitely way easier to find than it was in the first iteration of the mod. In the first iteration of the mod, I remember, like, looking all over at some points, like, where do I find this stuff? I felt like it was few and far between. Do I have the... Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, we can just go. Excuse me. Have a nice day. Hello. I'm back. Anything fun you want to say to me? No? Okay, cool. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Do I just charge all of my Elmanite now? No, I won't do that.
When operating equipment infused with alien technology, please carefully document any unwanted side effects, such as poor blood circulation, confusion, feelings of invincibility, and death, to a well-being journal for later analysis.
So you want me to document death? Toggle Almanite protection. What does that even... I can't even comprehend what that means. Okay, this does not go in here, so I may still need to make the prawn suit then. Okay. I should have brought the alien detection factor with me, and I did not, so we're gonna have to go back out and get that. That's tough. But imagine if I didn't have this mobile base, and my alien detection factor was on the other side of the map. That would be way more unfortunate. Chill, bro. Chill, dog. I don't got your money. Chill. No, no. No, don't take that. No. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I had 2 finals today. Let me unpin this. Alright. Facility detection factor. Press P to toggle the facility detection factor. Deactivated. Press again to toggle. Oh, will they make sounds like this? I guess so. Okay, that's good to know. It does still look like I have to make the prawn suit. There's a reef back here again. Okay, I can no longer hear it, so you have to be kind of close, it looks like. Although, yeah, I mean, I am pretty far at this point. I guess reef just spawn here. I guess I just never come from this direction. Like, I'm always, like, hugging the wall of the mountain, I guess. That's what I haven't noticed. I'm guessing, I don't know. Who knows? Could I explore that wreck? Yeah. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna do that in case there's a prawn suit drill arm. And there is. Well, would you look at that? Just what I've always wanted. But this will require a moon pool in order to craft. So we're definitely gonna have to embark on a bit of a side project. Already have this. I do. Am I gonna have to go inside of the wreck? Why are you like this, man? Get a power cell charger. That's kind of nice. Not that I really need that, because, like, I'm either gonna have one in the moon pool or one in the prototype. Because I've been taking photos in-game for the screenshots for the thumbnails. I think I might just, like, add the picture frame to the prototype and then I'll, like, put whatever the most recent thumbnail photo I used was.
New blueprint acquired.
Ooh, grappling arm is good. You know what I like about Subnautica 2 is all of the tools are way faster to use. That is not to say that I mean, obviously the reason that that's the case is you have less oxygen in Subnautica 2. Which is interesting, I haven't heard a lot of people comment on it. Maybe because a lot of the people I've seen play it...
Safety instructions appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving. Calorie intake recommended.
It's about to say oxygen.
30 seconds. New blueprint acquired.
Not gonna lie, I got that way closer than I should have.
Armor systems active.
I did not realize the true length of time. What is the benefit of the propulsion arm? Is it just the propulsion cannon, but as an arm? I don't think I've ever made it, because I always just make the grappling and then the other thing. You guys know what I'm talking about. Drill arm. Get your decoy.
Blueprint acquired.
I didn't know you... I thought you could only get the creature decoy from the life pod that's over near the Aurora. Floating on the surface. But I guess not. Alright, off we go. It was an honor. So I guess maybe whichever one is here is the one that we're using. So I think we're using the... That's a shelf, huh? I think we're using the, God, I just want to know what it's called. keep forgetting. Ion crystal matrix. Yeah, I was not gonna remember that. That was like in a completely wrong part of my brain or something. I don't know, maybe I'm just tired. I mean, I am tired. Like, maybe that's the reason I'm forgetting. Or maybe it isn't. Who knows? What am I piloting on top of now? Hold on.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I think over here is the entrance. Right here, right? Yeah, I hear it. I'm gonna need food in a bit, but this is far more important. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay. Are you gonna give me... Oh, toggle almanite production. I read that fully as protection. Oh. So this must take a charge then.
Emergency.
So maybe I should not do that
Starvation imminent.
at the
Seek
moment.
calorie intake immediately.
Okay, and then I can definitely see how this will get annoying. Okay, but it did not give me... whatever the solution is. Let me read through the voice logs again. Wait, swaps them? Oh. I see. I'm supposed to put these in the correct order from 0 through 8. Oh. Okay, I see. So this adds up to 4. So one of these is 1 and one of these is 2. Or sorry. One of these is 1 and one of these is 3. I feel like this one would be 3 and this one would be 1. So I'm going to put them in that order for now and then see if that continues to make sense. Okay. Okay, let me make food really fast. So I don't starve to death down here. Oh, so I really went and made that soup for no fucking reason. I mean, it wasn't a complete waste, so I was gonna probably need it at some point anyway. That's cool. Now it's not just a prototype sub that I'm upgrading as I go. I'm upgrading a whole suit as well. That's pretty fun.
Detected. Primary systems active.
Vital signs stabilizing.
See if I can just dive down through the hole. It's not that much faster, but actually I don't remember where it is apparently. So we will be going through like this. Whoops. I was like trying to see where the hole was relative to my sub and things. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So, my current theory, this is 1, this is 3. Which add up to 4. Operating under this assumption, if I combine these two together, this one, seeing that I think that this one is 3, then it should add up to 6. But it adds up to 5? What? And 2 of these together adds up to 1 of these. Maybe, no. They start at 0, but it's like, oh my god, it's like programming. 0's the start of the array, but it still counts as an object. This is like coding. So we can think of this instead as maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe? Which would mean that this is worth 2. And this is worth 6. Or 3, I mean. Which means that both of these would need to be moved. No, this one's in the right spot. This one is... Wait. Like that. I think. Right? If that's 3, plus 3 is here. Wait. Wait, I thought the lights added up. Are you telling me it's the symbols that add up? The symbols are the numbers, not the... Then how am I supposed to do this? Wait. Because I was thinking that it would just light up whichever frame. Like it would light up the symbol that was in whichever frame the number was referring to. But it's a symbol thing, not a... Then actually how am I supposed to do this? Maybe there's something to the symbols themselves that I'm supposed to be able to understand. Like maybe... Fuck, it's not easy to jump up like that. Like this has 8 holes. 8 lights. So maybe this one's already correct. Like some of them don't have holes. Like this one doesn't have any holes. Some of them only have partial holes. Maybe it's intersecting lines? Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. No, that doesn't work. Hey, this one feels like it would be the starting point because of how simple it is, right? And if that's the case, then there should be no combination of these which adds up to that symbol, right? So let me just make sure. Okay, that's good. That's good news. That is good news. And 1 would be the same. 1 is also not able to be added up. So let me move everything that has the ability to be added to the right. Added up to the right. And then I will keep note of what cannot be added up to. Okay, we'll start here. Well, oh wait, we have to start, like the individual numbers can be added twice. This can be added up to. That can be added up to, that's fine to stay in that position. That can be added up to, that's fine to stay over there. And that can be added up to. Okay. That can be added up to. 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 But there's only one. Okay, well, I think we have this right, because neither of these can be added up to. So that means that this is 0 and this is 1, or vice versa. One of these is 0, one of these is 1. It makes most sense for this one to be 0. So we're going to say that this one is 1. And what makes it 1 is the fact that it's got 2 things on the side. That adds plus 1. So if we assume that that adds plus 1, then we can assume that this one would be the next step up, because you've added 1 on either side of the top, which would make it plus, so that would make it 3. And if either one of these, so if this one is 1, then it should add up to 2, and it does. So that works. I think. So what would the next progression be? We know that this is 3. So, since we know this is 1, we can add these 2 together, and that gives us 4. Or 0, 1, 2, 3. Regardless, the same outcome. It's the same outcome. Right? Like if this is 1, and I add 1 to itself, then that would be 2. If I then add 1 and 2 together, then that would make it 3. Yes. Okay. And if I add 2 to itself, that would be 4. Should go right here. And it seems to be, each time a new line is added, that increases the number. But then we get to here, and the lines completely reorganize themselves. So we know that this is 4, so this plus this is 8. So I was right that that's 8. And I'd be willing to guess that it's like this. Okay. Then it's like this. What? Shit. Okay. Well, then let's not guess then. Let's stick to what we've been doing. So we know that this is 4, and we've added 4 to itself, then that would make that 8. Yeah, this is 4. So if I had 4, then that should be 5. Oh. Let me think about why that is. What have they done? They've straightened these out, which would then make it the same as this symbol, which is 2. So it's worth 2. But then they've added 2 more lines, which makes it 4. This is 0. We've added these lines on top, which makes it 1. We've added 2. So we've got 2 sets of lines, which is 2. Then we've squished these together, which has made it equal to 3. Oh, there's no line on either top. We've added a line to either side, which adds 1 point of value. This is the new number, right? Yeah. So we've got one line that's 1 and then 2 and then 3. How does that get up to 5? I'm really not sure. The odd numbers do seem to be where it gets a little weird, like 3 looks a little strange, but I don't know. So anyways, you know that this is 3. Right? Yes. If I add 3 to itself, then that's 6. What? Two plus 4 is 6. I moved the wrong one. Or I moved it to the wrong one, I should say. And we know that this is 3. So if I do these two together, then that should be 7. Or... yeah. So is it like this? Yes! What?
For your convenience, this PDA has compiled a sheet of alien numbers and their corresponding values for future reference.
Alien numerical system. This facility appears to have been dedicated to exemplifying and demonstrating the numerical system used by the alien species. While the extent to which the shown symbols are utilized in alien technology is unknown, several characters can be observed. It's a base 9 system. Unlike typical human numbers, the aliens appear to use a non-airy base 9 number system. Because non-airy is not typically used in digital computing, the aliens may have evolved alongside the need for low-level technological interfaces through base 3, then migrated to a more complex number system. Visual symmetry. Each symbol is both horizontally and vertically symmetrical. While it is unclear, this may indicate a number system of higher complexity wherein symbols are merged together to represent larger values, while still being identifiable as their original numbers. Assessment. These symbols are likely to appear in other instances of alien technology. Use this databank entry as a reference in such cases. Yeah, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Like, this one kind of makes sense that it's 8. Because, like, there's 8, you know? But I really don't understand too much. Laser cutter fragment. Oh, I guess if I didn't have one of those. This is cool. What is that? Oh, that's Orion.
Detecting local schematic broadcast, outputting results to data bank.
Blink factor. By using elements of an alien particle transmitter, this implement dilates the user's perception of time, allowing the user to quickly and precisely travel short distances. It is likely that this ability was used by the aliens to increase work efficiency and not as a defense measure against common threats. During time dilation, The implement creates momentary translucent copies of the user's body. While the purpose of this is unclear, the aliens may have required a means of tracking the direction of these blinks when several aliens moved in unison to avoid bodily collisions. Further research required. Oh. If I click P, is this still gonna... Does the space still make noise? Yes, it does. Okay, I was just checking because I felt like checking. Is that a crime? Okay, blink factor used for bursts of short-range traversal requires advanced alien interface. I just need 2 magnetite. I already made the polyaniline on accident. And then obviously I need a crafter, but... Okay. Well, this is getting interesting. So we've discovered their number system. Dang, that was like... That used all of my brain. I'm not gonna lie. I think I used every piece of my brain. I was talking about Chinese characters earlier, like I think I fucking know shit. Let me pin this really quickly. Blink factor. Ooh, where did I put the polyaniline? In here. And I already have 1 magnetite. There should be... Let me head in that direction. There should be a mushroom cave entrance. Inside of which... Actually, I could... No, I'm going to move the prototype. I was going to say I could just take the sea moth, but I'm going to move the prototype in this direction too, because I want to head back over to the alien signal that we saw, which for some reason is no longer viewable on my HUD. But it did really exist, I swear. Promise. Okay, yeah. Where's the entrance? It should be somewhere along this... Somewhere along this path. Right? This feels like it's going somewhere wrong. Oh. Okay, I know I said mushroom forest, but I meant jelly shroom cave. Oh, I was going to the wrong signal. Because I already collected the, because I went and collected the life pod data, it got rid of the waypoint, and so I thought that that was the waypoint. I was about to go straight to the dunes. That's crazy. You know, that was not my intent. Okay. Can there be Pronsu fragments in this? I don't think so. I'm at arm fragments. The drill arm would be useful because of ion cubes. Which we know there's an ion cube generator in the very end of the game. I don't know why I'm bringing that up right now. But then there's also a pile of ion cubes that can be drilled. Did I just go the completely wrong entrance? There's also a pile of ion cubes in the alien base that we went to last episode. Alright, we are looking for magnetite. And I found it. Okay, well I can... Get out of here. Up here. While I can make this now, I need a crafter to make it in. And I'm assuming if we go over to the alien signal that there will be a crafter over there. Again, I'm assuming. I don't know for sure. But like probably, right?
Issue detected. Primary systems active.
It's gonna be over this way. Not having the waypoint is really annoying. I wonder why it went away. I mean, it's probably a bug, I would guess. Who knows? Maybe it was intentional. Let me actually... Just make sure I'm going in the right direction. The reef back. Oh, I never turned back on. Oh, not that. Oh, we gotta listen out for it. Which it's not gonna be close yet. Come on, why'd I spend the entire day in the thing, bro? Figuring out numbers and shit. I mean, once I figured out 0 and 1, that was kind of GG. Me when I'm a toddler learning how to fucking count. Like, what? Okay, I think it was straight this way. Was it more that way? Honestly, I can't remember. I think it was more that way. Yeah, that's gonna be the Grand Reef. I think.
Seek fluid intake.
Let's pilot backwards. I really am just piloting backwards. I mean, it's going the same speed. hear it. Okay, now we're kind of back where we were. Let me get out. Okay, I'm literally right on top of it. So, I'm thinking there's like a tunnel or something. Yo, am I the greatest to ever do it? Yes, I am.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
That's gonna have to wait. What? I'm going the wrong way. Wait, maybe I'm not? Okay, let me get in the prototype and pilot it over there. I think there's two that are pulsating.
Issue detected. Primary systems active.
I'm gonna eat to restore my thirst. And I don't think there's... Oh, there are bladderfish. Great. Oh, okay. Yeah, it definitely helps being able to hear. I don't think I would have needed this.
Stabilizing.
Like if I wasn't on under time pressure. Okay. Is it this thing that's pulsating? I think it is. Why is it pulsating though? I don't want to get more oxygen. What is it? You know? Keep following the sun. Is this a new plant? Are these new plants? Bloodroot? Dude, what the fuck? Like, what? This is a whole cave. How do I get up there? Ow. Maybe I'm not supposed to be able to get up that way. Dude, what? Hey, I knew I would find one. I knew I would find one. Hold shift while in water to activate blink factor. Hold shift. Okay, I guess that's a little faster. I don't know. I don't have that. No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Is that an interceptor tablet? No. It would match the color. I don't have that. Fuck. Dude, this is so cool though. Like a whole cave. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get to this platform by coming out from the inside. But I also don't know because it feels like you're supposed to be able to climb up this. Yeah, I can't open that. Why is there like a platform? These like light up for me. Dude, this is so crazy. Okay. Well, we have a new tablet we need to find. Ow! I thought that would go straight into the water. How do I get in here? Oh, that burns through the energy. Oh, okay. So I should not just be using that. Good to know. I also don't even know how to charge my suit, so I'm sure there'll be some passive charger at some point. Well, that's certainly something. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we've kind of followed all of the loose ends I have so far. So we've got two options, which is I can stop here and decide let's make the prawn suit and just get that done and over with. Or we can head over to a place where we can use the defense tablet, which I have one of. And according to this, the Defense Technologies Research Facility is near the crater edge, south of the Aurora's thrusters. Objective: continue research on maternal megafauna aggression. That's not scary at all. South is that way of the Aurora's thrusters, which are like right, like maybe like there, so I don't know, let's just go over. Wait, hold on. Just get on the clear. Near the crater edge south of the Earth, so it doesn't say how far south. Okay. I mean, I can hear, so I should probably be able to hear it. Wasn't there a ghost leviathan over here? I was like afraid to say, wasn't there a ghost leviathan over here for so long? Because I was like, it's gonna come out of nowhere and just kill me. The last time I was here, there was for sure a ghost leviathan. How am I thirsty again already? Oh, I'm right under the gun island. Or not the gun island, the floating island. Alright, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Let's go up, get my bearings, make sure I'm headed in the right direction, and then we'll head over there. I haven't really gotten to any big alien bases yet. I mean, obviously we just found that underwater cave, but I'm not sure how to access that at the moment. So I was kind of headed in the right direction. Yeah, there's definitely something green over there. Okay, which direction is south from here? Oh, okay. So it's like south of the Aurora's thrusters. So it's kind of going to be behind the Aurora, I guess, a little bit. I guess. I really don't know. I feel way too invincible in this sub, by the way. I feel like I should be way more scared than I am. I'm heading into Reaper territory right now. You know what I mean? I'm just like, yeah, I am. Hello, singular bone shark. How are you? I'm well, thanks for asking. South. It's maybe like over here? Oh. 480 meters deep. Maybe we should start going down? I think so. Wait, let me see where I am in relation to the Aurora. Okay. Yeah, I'm comfortable going down now. I definitely hear a Reaper, but I also hear a Reefback, which is weirdly comforting. I guess not weirdly. It just is comforting. Seek fluid intake immediately. And my ship has decided to stop working. Did I forget to put up the stairs? Oh, silly me. Of course. Always remember, kids. Okay, there actually might be water in there, so I have to jump out and grab it. Because otherwise, I will die of dehydration. And that will be very embarrassing. It's a fucking power cell. I don't need a power cell.
Detected.
I have a giant alien ship. Why the hell? Hold on, how deep am I? I'm not that deep at all. We're south from here. Okay. So I think it's gonna be this way. Let me go down. I mean, it's getting deeper, that's good. It says near the crater's edge. Which, if I can be honest for a second.
Warning. Creature attack.
Okay, I'm gonna save. So if I need to abort, I can abort. I'm just gonna try to keep going like this. And hope eventually it gets bored. Okay, let's yeah, let's go back and abandon the mission.
Warning. Creature attack. Hull integrity compromised.
Hmm. Uh, this is an interesting situation, huh? You left me alone.
Seek fluid intake.
Leave me alone. Okay, first things first, water. Will you give me H2O if I eat you right now like you are? No. Will you give me H2O if I eat you right now? Yes. Just barely enough.
Warning user. Primary systems compromised.
And that does not seem very appetizing. Okay, so how are we going to get around there? Because I clearly can't go in the state that I'm in currently. With great power comes great responsibility. This capsule contains the necessary materials to construct a nuclear reactor, provided you have acquired the blueprints for it. Goliath Fox. Meeting your power needs is crucial for building a successful base of operations, and now you have some of the tools to do so. Good luck. Thank you. I don't need a nuclear reactor, but these items, other than the reactor rod, could definitely come into use. Trying to think, what's the safest way to do this? Let me look up a map. I'm gonna cheat. And that's the wrong map. I wonder if there's a way to just like, hey, let's try to swim around them as best as possible. You know what I mean? It kind of depends where it is. I think the best way to try to get around it is to go to the crag field and then just kind of follow it, the edge of it, for a while, and then go from there. So we will try that next. I do want to get to something meaty in this episode. I've done a lot of lollygagging. Crafted like 2 things. Total. I was really hoping that it would just like pop up and be like, you've or not pop up. I was just really hoping I'd have the like sound notification would have come up. Okay. So okay, we're actually kind of perfect where we are. We're gonna head this way. Quite a ways. And try not to run into a Reaper Leviathan. Hello, Reef Pack. I did not even attempt to repair my ship. That could have been very bad. Like, surely you've sustained more than just one tick of damage, right? Is there a map somewhere? Damage indicator. Okay, there's a lot of damage to repair.
Hull integrity compromised.
I don't know if each one of these is one, like, health bar. But I'm pretty sure once I've gotten them all, it'll say hull integrity restored or something. That was a Reaper Leviathan.
Issue detected. Primary systems active.
Oh, we're done. Okay. Okay. So let's go this way. I may have to check my coordinates at some point. Here's the thing. Heading in this direction, I can just as easily end up in Reaper territory as I can end up in the Cragfield. This looks like the Cragfields to me, which is good. Now we just need to follow this. This is the Grand Reef. Which is not where we want to be. We want to be in the Cragfields, which is where we are now. We just gotta keep hugging this. And that should be the void. Which, obviously, we're trying to avoid. That's a good one. I'm gonna quickly check my coordinates. Oh, okay, this is not the void. I did not just find the void. But I am good to head straight east from here. In that direction. It's a mesmer. Those are pretty cool. One of the coolest creatures in the game that you don't have a guaranteed likelihood of bumping into. It's kind of like the sea treasure leviathans, where it's like you could go your entire playthrough without seeing them and not even know they're in the game. In fact, that was the case for me in my first playthrough. And then I was watching somebody else's playthrough. And they ran into a mesmer, and I was like, what the heck is that? Oh, that's part of the Aurora. Okay. What's that? I hear something. Yeah, that seems like we might be looking for... Seems like what we might be looking for.
Prototype defense facility signature identified. Broadcasting clearance key. Clearance key accepted.
Why does sea moth appear every time I say it? Am I meant to bring my ship down here? Oh, I don't think so. Sadly, I'm below the crush depth of my sea moth, so we're gonna freeball it. Oh, this is deep. Oh, there's a floor. Oh, like a really weird moon pool. I'm flying.
Warning, scans indicate the structural integrity of this facility may have been disturbed by the landing path of the Aurora. This information is legal conjecture until proven by the appropriate Galactic Federation authorities.
I don't know what that means, so you're good. That was weird. I was able to swim in the air. Okay. Got a little pocket and a crafter. They all have an alien crafter. Oh, what's that sound? Is that the music? Kind of sick music. Is it the integrity, something about a megafauna research or something? It's a good thing that this place collapsed in a really convenient and created a really convenient pocket of water to form a tunnel. You know what I mean? Although this is quite a long tunnel, guys. Am I gonna drown?
30 seconds.
Wait! Don't kill me! Okay. I vaguely remember this area from the first iteration of this mod. We have another defense tablet. And an alien crafter that has been destroyed. Can I... Okay. A little awkward. Ooh, is it an ion cube generator, maybe? Although I don't know how I would get Bronsuit in here to look at it. Oh! This is to the other alien base. That's how I could get a prawn suit in here. Ion cube. That's actually really good. I've been running kind of low. Okay. Light distortion field. This schematic provides missing data used by light refractors lining the whole of the prototype. The refractors generate a radius around the prototype whereby external light is dynamically bent around the submarine, making it difficult for aggressive fauna to hit. It is clear that the intended use of this technology is to decrease the accuracy of aggressive fauna during emergency scenarios, and the reflective barrier does not appear to hinder fauna from initially detecting the prototype through vibration and sound. Okay, so it's not a complete cloaking device, but it's like a partial cloaking device, I guess. Is this an important egg? That looks like a, looks like an egg I've seen before. There's no way I left the other tablet in the ship. Alien propulsion gloves. This data outlines blueprints for a smaller, more efficient method of telekinetic object manipulation used by the aliens for research and construction purposes. By analyzing the data, this PDA was able to synthesize blueprints for a pair of gloves capable of manipulating objects at range, requiring practically zero energy. However, due to the use of alien materials, these schematics cannot be constructed on a standard. For your safety, the propulsion gloves cannot be used while holding objects. Oh. Interesting. Okay. We'll definitely make those. I guess I gotta head back and grab the other tablet real quick. Yeah, I don't have rubies on me. That's great. I keep all this almanite on me. Goofy, bro. That's goofy. Okay, there's also that area, but let's go back first. Oops. No. I'm kind of wasting my precious time because I'm gonna run low on water here soon. Wish there was a better way back. It was a little faster. At least the video doesn't have to see this. Edited video, I guess it's on the VOD. Sorry. Would it be crazy if I went back to the prototype and found a source of water before continuing? Would that be insane? So I kind of need water.
Oxygen.
Maybe that door opens. Maybe if I'd gone from the other side, it would have opened or something. No, they wouldn't do that, right? I mean... Right? I feel like this can go down here. It's just at a weird angle, maybe. I remember the first time playing through this mod, I think I had
Detected. Primary systems active.
difficulties with it. Are there fish over there? I think there's fish over there. Oh. May as well grab some food. Well, that was a convenient plateau. I don't even know what I grabbed. Yeah. I don't even think I can eat both of these. No, I cannot.
Vital sign. Stabilizing.
There you go. Alright, let me see if I can pilot this down. Let me maybe line it up with the doors. No. Like, it feels like it should fit, right? But it doesn't. I tried. Weird that it doesn't, but it doesn't. All good. Here we go again. The soundtrack's pretty funny, honestly. They definitely timed it so you'd have just enough with a sea glide. Nothing to worry about. I'll be just fine. Okay. Huh? Go the other way. Let's go the other way. Okay. Honestly, having this portal open now, the other alien facility is going to make this trip way safer next time, because I'm not going to have to go through this whole... I can just come from here. If I have to come here again. I guess I assumed... I made an assumption that I was going to have to come here again, when I may not have to do that. Sand shark, stalker, lava lizard, spadefish. This one I'm actually not sure about. This one could be... I don't remember. Whatever. This one can give up. What is that effect? Why is it... What is that? Huh?
Facility lockdown protocols disabled. Detecting realignment in nearby photon particles.
This terminal appears to have been controlling the parameters surrounding this facility's lockdown procedure, which used several advanced defensive technologies to fully protect the facility's sensitive data. A translated broadcast reads as follows. To all field analysts, instructions are to prepare for long-term data storage until homeworld network connection can be re-established. Maintenance droids are to be deployed within all stations and applicable fauna defenses raised. Reports to project administrators for planetary sanctuary assignment. Huh. I got that. Okay. Something open over here? Anything new over here? That's where I came in. No, this is not where I came in last time, but this was accessible when I came here last time through the portal. Interesting, okay. Let's see what opened. Shall we? I think we shall. Got a leakage problem here, guys. There is a lot happening here. Huh. This schematic uses a burst of static electricity to temporarily paralyze nearby biological tissue, some internal organs, and all neural activity. The discharge of this energy resembles the latest defensive developments in the survival-grade Altera stasis rifle. Warning, being struck with this pulse may cause death by cerebral hypoxia within 10 minutes of infliction. Avoid. Yeah, I'll do that. Does this go up there? Another ion prism. Don't mind if I do. Maternal megafauna aggression research data. According to translated data, this facility was designed to develop defensive technologies for the Alien Dead Zone Mapping Initiative, specifically the prototype vessel. The prototype was to be protected from Leviathan-class predators in the Dead Zone. However, following a command issued by an alien researcher studying Leviathan-class embryos study for the Bacterium Research Project, of which the Dead Zone Mapping Initiative is a subsidiary, this facility's goal was changed to researching and documenting the aggressive behaviors of Leviathan-class organisms to ensure the safety of said researchers' endeavors. Thus, this facility began preparations to collect a Leviathan-class egg sample and study for aggressive behaviors of the egg's parent in a controlled environment. It seems, however, that a reckless decision from the researcher caused the facility to enter an abrupt lockdown and the research was left unfinished. What was the reckless decision? Imagine if I jump down there, I die. Alien crucifix. Wait. That's all that was up here? What the... Dude, this is crazy. Almanite core. This alien block is composed entirely of purified almanite. As such, it boasts a nearly indestructible frame and a highly configurable magnetic field. This makes it perfect for large-scale alien construction and the stabilization of large alien structures where no solid ground is present. Highly valuable advanced structural tool. I can bind this to a slot. What? I just set it down so I can scan it or something. Forgot to scan it. Oh, I should probably grab this, huh? How big is it? It's pretty big. It's pretty big. Is this one encased? Iron crystal matrix, chill. This schematic links ion energy emitters lining the whole of the prototype. The generated energy field creates a thin electrostatic mesh around the vessel capable of absorbing blunt force impacts. The maximum capacity for the energy cells powering the energy emitters is limited, meaning that barrier may require time to recharge in between activations and may only fully protect the vessel for a few seconds at a time. The barrier appears to be able to absorb impacts and redirect their energy back into the prototype. Consistent timing allows for power generation through repeated shock absorption. Oh. Ooh. Okay, well this was certainly interesting. Sadly, I did not get the... Oh my god, we're in the void. Sadly, I did not get the necessary... Sadly, I did not get the necessary piece of the puzzle for the alien area. Let's go back now. We did, however, get quite a bit. We got this building block, we got whatever a crucifix is. Let's see what we need for these upgrades we got. That's actually really easy. That's also pretty easy. Okay, these are easy upgrades. That was also pretty easy. These are all kind of easy. Honestly, like all of these I can feasibly add. Other than the fin set. Because I lack a tablet I otherwise need. Which I'm gonna guess that tablet is over at the other base that's near the gun island. It is located... Alright, I reloaded. Located at the warp core. Depth 700 meters. Deep, richly bioluminescent cave system. Entrance approximately 700 meters from the quarantine enforcement platform. Safely stored dark energy. Now, I'm not sure what to do with that. I mean, 700 meters. It's clearly in the Lost River, right?
30 seconds.
But I don't know where there's an entrance to the Lost River 700 meters from the quarantine enforcement platform.
Oxygen.
I guess technically, like, the ion reactor testing facility is. Near that. Please don't hurt me. That was fucked up. And that was fucked up. Alright, well.
User detected. Primary systems active.
Direction am I facing? East. I was curious as to where in the void this alien base is. But at the same time, I also don't like Reaper Leviathans. Which am I heading in? Southeast. Would have me pointed in the right direction. I don't think it's worth it.
Seek fluid intake.
I don't think it's worth it. Honestly, I'd say all things considered, we did a pretty good job here. Did what we intended to do. Or is there like a platform of nature? It's weird. Quite random. You know, now there's a giant hole there. But if we need to get back there for any reason, we can now do that through the other alien base, which is safer. And I think that's where we'll head next time. Is over in that direction anyway, to see if we can find the other alien base that we have marked. Obviously, we have the other alien base. Let me turn off. I feel like that probably consumes a bunch of power. Get me all the way up. We can probably head straight this way now. Maybe we cannot head straight this way now. Yeah, probably not yet. Going this way a little bit longer. All right, well, you save. So we should just get all of this stuff and just make all of these upgrades because we can. I think that'll be our next goal, is like get all of these upgrades, be kitted out, and then we can be ready for the next area in the Lost River. I think that's what we'll start with next time, is making all of these things. We did not craft much today. Arguably, we didn't even accomplish that much, other than just getting blueprints. A lot of, you know, mind you, a lot of blueprints, but basically just a bunch of blueprints. I do think I am going to hop on briefly later today or tomorrow and make a prawn suit and then record that and put it on the VOD channel. Because I do want to get that done with. But oh yeah, can I put this somewhere? What even is this? And why is it even giving me the option to place it somewhere? I don't know. And also, what do I use this for? Who knows? I think, yeah, so I'm gonna make the prawn suit briefly at some point after this episode. So when you see me again, I'll have the prawn suit. Unless you're on the VOD channel, in which case you can go watch the video of me making the prawn suit whenever I do that. Just so that way I have easy access to ion cubes, because you got a bunch of ion cube deposits that I can't mine into. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, like and subscribe. And that's all I got. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.